Today, I want to talk about my favorite ways to use a foam roller. I'm Kelsey Baas, doctor of physical therapy and founder of Compleo Wellness. And we all know that to take care of our family and our kids, we also need to take care of ourselves and our bodies to make sure we're feeling the best that we possibly can. So, a lot of us have a foam roller laying around at home, but aren't really sure what to do with it other than roll out our muscles. So one of my top ways to work on using a foam roller is for thoracic mobility. So the thoracic part of our spine is our mid and upper back. It can get really stiff, but it's really important because our rib cage is attached to it. It has a lot to do with giving our body stability and something for our ribs to work from for breathing. So my favorite ways to work on that thoracic mobility is to place one hand on the inside of the foam roller. The other hand is going to be palm up. And we're just going to thread the needle with that foam roller. So a lot of times you've seen a thread the needle stretch where you just lay, but giving a dynamic component to it with the foam roller can really give you some extra mobility. I like working on this in different angles so that we get different muscles. This also really helps stretch out that mid back, a lot of the muscles that attach to our shoulder blades. For all my hypermobile friends, you really want to make sure you're keeping a slight bend in your elbow and that you're not hyperextending and locking out your elbow, but that you're using your shoulder girdle and strength to stabilize you. The other way we can work on thoracic mobility with this foam roller is the more traditional way that we've probably all seen before. Is you want to bring your hands together and you're just going to arch back over that foam roller, and then you can roll it up to get different segments of your spine. This usually feels really good. You want to make sure you're supporting your neck, and you want to make sure that you're staying in that thoracic spine. So if you're below your rib cage, you're going into your lumbar spine, and that's too low. So you can work through, a lot of times you'll find a segment that feels really good. You don't want to go too fast. And again, don't hold your breath. You'll hear me say that a lot if you ever work with me as a patient. My second favorite way to use a foam roller is to help in strengthening. So one of my favorite strengthening exercises to use as an added challenge is if you're doing bridges. That glute strength is so important for stability, for our hips, low back pain. So we see bridges all the time as a common exercise. We put our feet on that foam roller. We're going to take a big breath in. And as we breathe out, we're going to do a bridge. This really engages our hamstring. So it adds another component to that bridge to get our entire posterior chain, which means the muscles on the back side of our body firing. We don't want to let this roll as we're going up and down. So we're going to do that. And then for an added challenge, we can try one leg, and be careful. If you progress to that too quickly, you might get a hamstring cramp. So as a strengthening, to progress your strengthening, this can add an extra level of challenge into thoracic mobility. And of course, my third favorite way is the way we all traditionally think of a foam roller, and that is to use it for rolling out our muscles. It can feel really good after a long day. It depends where you're tight. But of course, the most classic ones are going to be rolling out your legs. So you can come to get your thighs this way. Really important things to think about is not to let your back sag. We really want to keep your core engaged with everything we're doing, thinking about that form. You don't want to roll over really bony prominences. So whether you're rolling out IT band, thighs, hamstrings, just make sure you're staying in the muscular part and not going over those bony prominences. So grab a foam roller, keep it around at home so that you can stay feeling your best. Follow us on Compleo Wellness for more tips to keep your family feeling its best as we provide wellness tips that grow with you across the lifespan.